And we are going back into the action. Side number 2 of Domination Octane about to kick off here. What did we say, 51? Something like that?
Something like that.
Yeah, 51. I think it was 48 to 99. So a pretty brutal thrashing in the first half.
Yeah.
And TP topped all players with 18 kills, only 8 deaths going plus 10. Sensor, though, was held to just 2 kills in 5 minutes. The captain, who was so fired up after the most recent win, he is not having the best of showing here in Octane, looking for him to turn it around and get that confidence back in his favor. There's first blood, exactly what he needed to start this round.
Well, yeah, 15 seconds in, he already has half the amount of kills he did last time, so he's off to a good start, I think it's fair to say. But can SB come back into this game? I mean, 51 points down, Complexity playing like gods. They had 3 down as well momentarily. It would be an epic comeback, but personally, just can't see it. To me, this domination game is over, and SB should be thinking, you know, search and destroy.
Don't even play this side, says Benson. And after this intro, you're going to see 6-5 in favor of Cole. They had the first flag, and it looks like over at C already, they're putting the pressure back on their opponents. B in the favor of Crim6 at the moment. Can he secure it by himself? Doesn't look like he can. He knows it, and he's going to jump out the sleigh. One big kill before being cleaned up. Meanwhile, TP going to be pushing forward now, coming out of gas.
The big thing is that Crim knows he doesn't even need to cap B. They have such a big lead. As long as B stays neutral, Complexity are winning because SB, they're not getting more points. It's as simple as that. They're getting level amount of points, and B does eventually fall to SB, so if they're going to mount a comeback, this is how it has to start, but they need to push for a trip cap, and they need to just reduce that 51-point deficit as much as they possibly can, consistently being aggressive, and that's exactly what they're trying to do now. Someone from SB on that C flag, who actually
that's
is
Apathy.
that? Apathy, so he's going to try and cap it, and this is where now Complexity could get a little bit tested.
And here we go. Trip cap is in favor of Strictly Business. 1 man up for Cole, 2 up here for SB, and it looks like A is going to be neutralized. Crim6 taken down, and nice kill by Sensor. Gets it just in time to keep it in favor of SB.
If this happens, this is going to be a ridiculous comeback. 2 Complexity players on that C flag. It's going to be neutral though. SB just going beast mode out of absolutely nowhere. The last player, Crim6, for Complexity needs to try and cap that C flag. Gets lucky, his teammates spawning on top of him there, and a load of kills going down. They do actually cap that flag, but you know, fair play to SB. They have reduced a little bit of that 51-point deficit, but 2.5 minutes still to go. Can they do that again? They need to push for that trip cap. They need to just reduce that lead.
Well, if you think about it, you get 12 points for every minute if you're holding 2 flags to 1. You got 2 minutes, 30 seconds left in this one, and currently a 27-point lead here for SB, excuse me, and Sensor turning it up now. A 5-point spree. Saints, the Super Slayer, is back. 12-6 with still 2:20 to go.
Yeah, he's really putting Complexity on the back foot, and that's what you need to do against Complexity, a team that is just so aggressive, consistently in your face, and the only way to really counter that is by getting in their face as well. But it looks like someone from Complexity is on that B flag. It was Crim6. He managed to neutralize it. He could actually go for the cap, but he wants to slay around the outside. That's 2 kills on Dino, and Apathy, can he find the 3rd? Oh,
wow.
Crim6 just went beast. Shuts down Sensor for the 4th, would have been impressive, but Saints denies it, picks up 2 of his own, but TP replies with a 2-piece. But just load of kills going down on that B flag. But again, as long as that flag is neutral, it's beneficial for Complexity.
Here comes Strictly Business. Again, Sensor knows that they need to keep C in their favor. Gets over, and he is going to be taking it back. They're going to give Cole B for the moment. Now his teammates, Apathy and Freds, look like they're going to be jumping on B. They'll give Cole A, and let's see how they set up to stop this push out of the motel.
Well, they did cap that B flag, so nicely done. They still have that 2-1 advantage, but with 1.5 minutes left, and it's a 33-point lead in this first side, 51-point deficit, of course. I mean, it's possible, but they need to continue playing at this high tempo that they are right now and keep putting pressure on Complexity in their spawn. They need to go for another trip cap just for a brief period of time just to really reduce that lead.
The highest deficit I've seen blown, or excuse me, highest lead I've seen blown was 42 points. Can Strictly Business do this? Look at the clock.
They're on form for it. They're on form for it. They're going for the trip cap as well. This is what they needed, and they're going to lock it down. It's Sensor on the A flag. He's going to cap it, and that's going to force Complexity way out to C. But there is a Complexity player also on their A flag. Only 2 players left for SB. Saints needs to pick up the kill on the A flag. Is he going to get it? Yes, he is. Can he grab the flag back again? 39 seconds, a 51-point deficit. It's still possible.
It was within 11 points. That is the closest this has been.
They need 5 points, and they've come back from a 51-point deficit.
And here we go. C just locked down by Apathy. Are you serious? Strictly Business losing B. Kill's about to go down.
Saints needs to jump on that B flag. Someone needs to jump on that B flag as quickly as possible. 15 seconds left.
It's being taken back.
They need to dive on it because Complexity, they're all over that A flag. It's going to be so close, 10 seconds. Just trying to do the math in my head. It's a 95 to 93 point game at this point. In the last 5 seconds, they're 1 point behind Puckett. Is the clock going to tick over? I don't think it is. 96 to 95! A 1 point game, Puckett! A 1 point game! Oh my god!
Wow!
SB did everything. I was sat there at the beginning, I was saying, hey, don't even bother. Don't even bother. It's not going to happen. But Complexity just holding on. That was so close.
Do they have any idea how close they let that game become?
How do you let that go so a 51-point lead and you allow the other team to come back like that? I mean, if I'm SB, I'm sat there, I'm thinking, all right, we didn't win that, but we almost came back from a 51-point deficit.
Ridiculous stuff we're seeing here on the main stage. Complexity alive by 1 point. They are still kicking here in the championship match. Coming up next, it is 5-2, still in favor of Strictly Business. Game number 8, Search and Destroy on Warhawk after this.